What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at the Travis Scott collaboration on the Nike Mac Attack. Before I get into the video and go over the kicks, if you are new to my channel and this is your first time just stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell. That way you'll be up to date anytime I upload new material. You'll get notified. You can head to the channel and check out my latest video. Also, if you are on social media such as Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever we calling it, you enjoy photos of sneakers, outfit ideas with sneakers, really anything related to kicks, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, while you're watching the video, if you're enjoying it, or after the video, hit the thumbs up. That really goes a long way. It's an indicator to me. Let me know that you enjoy my content, and it just makes me want to keep recording videos whenever I have new pickups to share with you guys. So now that that intro is out of the way for all my first timers, we can dive right into the review. So this was one of the shoes that released kind of towards the end of 2023. This was actually a gift to me. So I'm just getting around to getting the video out to you guys. There was one that dropped just like this. It just didn't have the reverse swoosh for Travis Scott, just a regular Mac Attack. But this is the collaboration with Travis, and they haven't changed anything at all besides putting a reverse swoosh and putting Cactus Jack on the back. So it's the very same identical shoe with the exception of the swoosh. For those who don't know, John McEnroe, he's a famous tennis player from back in the 80s. I want to say this came out, not this shoe, but you know, his shoe back in, I want to say like 84, early 80s. And they finally started to retro the shoes. Travis Scott wore like a pair of these early in the year, and you know, that's when everything started to surface about this particular silhouette coming back out. And different colorways have came out since then, but of all of them, this was the one I wanted because obviously the collaboration with Travis. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go over like the materials and stuff on the shoe first, and then I'll jump into the quality control. And towards the end of the video, I'm gonna lace them up, toss them on feet, and I'll cover sizing and comfort and all that good stuff for you guys. So just stick around, and I got you guys pretty much covered for everything on these shoes. So material wise, seem like you got, it's a really soft feeling leather on the shoes. It doesn't feel like that cheap synthetic plastic McDonald's toy leather. That's what I call it sometimes. Seem like a really good grain of leather that we have on these. If you guys can, trying to see if I get the camera to focus in on it, and I push down on it, it's a really good grain. It's not super thin and cheap feeling on here. So that's pretty much what majority of all the leather paneling that you see that these are made out of on here. And then you have like more of a little mesh for the toe area right here, which is pretty cool because whenever you walk in them, the creasing, instead of the creasing coming across here, it'll be on this little mesh part. So you won't see the creasing too much. You do have some creasing in this area when you walk around them, and I noticed that when I put them on feet, but it won't be as bad what you have in that mesh right here. So I thought that was pretty cool with how these were designed. Also on the side, for that breathability, you have more of this mesh on the side too, where it's not that whole leather feel on the side. So you do get some kind of breathing for your feet in here. Also right here, you have some more ventilation holes. Yeah, this is something that I noticed. The stitching here kind of stops midway too. Typically you see like this stitching would go like all the way around to like sew the upper to the midsole, but the stitching stopped on these. This was something else I kind of noticed on here with the design on these. And it's the reverse swoosh, and the swoosh is kind of made of a nice, pretty much good, decent grain of leather. Same for the back. You got more leather here. You got the stitching Cactus Jack on the back of the shoes here. Coming to the insole, nothing really written on the insole, just gray. No Nike, no nothing, just a gray plain insole and the inside. See if you guys can get a good look at the label. Trying to see if the camera can focus on that to see when these went into production. Look like May of 23. No extra laces or anything. Give you guys a good look at the shoe. You have kind of a white, off-white nylon tongue on here. And you got that checkerboard pattern. And I'll show you guys the box also have that same little look on the box as well. Coming to the inside, so you have the regular facing swoosh on the inside of the shoe, and on the outside, like you guys seen, you have the reverse swoosh for the Travis Scott kind of signature branding and logo. The inside of the shoe, you don't have the little holes right here like you do on the outside. So they're just on the outside, the little ventilation holes. You have that nice tennis bottom right here. So like I said, John McEnroe, he played tennis way back in the 80s. And this is like that traction pattern for when you're out on the tennis court. So this is the outsole, what that looks like for you. So that's pretty much it as far as materials go. Quality control, the QC is pretty decent. I don't have that much of glue marks on here, just little glue stains right here, but you can't really see it that much. Overall, the paint strokes, the paint, the stitching, the QC was pretty okay. I don't have much to complain about. You know, typically when it comes to Nike, you know, the quality control is usually hit and miss. But this would being a collaboration, it seemed like they did a pretty decent job. No real loose threads, no real imperfections or kind of defects or anything that I see on my pair at least. Like I said, the little minimal glue stains that I see is real minimal, and you guys won't be able to see that once I lace these up and toss these on feet. So that's the QC and the material. This is the kicks. Show you guys the box now. So just like on the tongue, this is the lid of the box. Got that checker pattern with the red Nike. Come to the inside, no special tissue, no extra laces like I mentioned, no special print. But here is the label of the box right here. So you got your color breakdown, you have your product code. You can open up your camera on your phone and scan this. A link will pop up and it will just take you to the regular Nike website. Won't do anything special. I think at some point, maybe start authenticating shoes, or at least take us to a photo of the shoe on the website. But right now, all it does is just take you to the regular Nike website. So that's the box. These are the kicks one more time. Before I take them off of here, lace them up, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I usually reply to you guys when y'all leave me comments. If I don't reply to like exactly what you say to me in the comments, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up button just to let you know that I saw your comment and just acknowledge it. So let me know what you guys think about these. If you cop them, if you're a fan, willing to try them or whatever. I'm curious to see what you guys think about these. But I'm gonna take them off here now. I'm gonna stop talking, lace them up, toss them on feet. You guys hang tight. Let's lace these up. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at the Travis Scott Mac Attack. Just want to show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. First things first, we could kind of just jump right into sizing. Usually the most asked questions from you guys anyway. All right, to me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot. I like a snug and exact fit on my kicks, and I went true to size in these. Initially, I was gonna go down a half size, and I'm glad I didn't. These shoes ran extremely narrow and really, really exact. I would not recommend going down in sizing in these at all. If you have a snug, if you like a snug and exact fit like me, and you have medium, somewhat narrow feet, go true to size and you should be a-okay. If you don't like a snug fit and you have medium to narrow width feet and you want just a little bit of room in your shoes, you might want to consider going up a half size. Just like I said, they ran really narrow and really exact. Like my toes are to the very end of the shoe, and as far as the sides of the shoe, like I really feel the sides of the shoe snug in my foot. If you have wide feet, these might be a little bit challenging for people with wide feet, honestly. But if you do have wide feet and you want to give these a shot, you may have to, compromise giving up on length and having a little bit too much toe room to have some space and some room on the side. You might want to size up a half size. I don't know if you need to go up like a full size, but you definitely want to go up a half size if you have wide feet. As far as comfort goes, like I mentioned, this is a shoe that they retroed from early 80s, and it feels like that. It is a very flat shoe. It feels like an older technology shoe. It's not uncomfortable. I could definitely rock these all day long and not be in any kind of pain or discomfort. But if you're looking for like some really up-to-date specs and cushioning, this isn't the shoe at all. But like I said, casually, you'll be a-okay in these. But I'll stop rambling. Just want to show you guys what they look like really quick on feet. As I mentioned, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification button, but I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.